what has now become affectionately called the Silicon Valley of the East. Amazon just opened up their HQ2 down the road from our Arlington campus. So we're investing $250 million in a new computer science facility there.
Introduction of George Mason University?
Absolutely. So George Mason University is a relatively new school in the United States. Our history goes back just over 50 years. So we're considered, we get classified sometimes as a post-World War II institution. We are very proudly a Research One institution. So our annual research expenditure now exceeds about $250 million or more dollars a year. So we've grown since then.
That's right.
And we're a very comprehensive public university, the largest in the state of Virginia. We have about 40,000 students across 4 campuses. 3 of them are in Virginia, and then we also have a campus in South Korea near Seoul in Incheon.
So I think most of the students here are interested in like business or engineering programs.
Of course.
Yeah, can you recommend some good programs for us?
What makes Mason special, of course, is its location. We are a DC area school. So we're located our main campus is in Fairfax. And Fairfax is, I would say, a commuter suburb of Washington, DC. We have a really good public transportation system that gets you into downtown within probably 40-45 minutes. And we have shuttles from campus to the metro stop that students can go on. We also have shuttles between our campuses, so it's easy to get around.
Yeah.
Fairfax is also a very wealthy, upwardly mobile community, you could say. Again, it's because of its location.
That's right.
So if you look at the wealthiest counties in the United States, 4 of the top 10 are in Virginia, and Fairfax is, I believe, the number 4 wealthiest community. So it's a very safe place to live and study. Students will really enjoy the quality of life there. And it's also very multicultural. So that's another thing I think that makes George Mason quite unique. Because of its location near DC, you've got everyone from all over the world there. And lots of companies. So Mason's excellent at taking business, engineering, and international themed subjects, whether it's diplomacy or government or economics, and combining those. So for example, we have a minor in our College of Engineering, we have a minor in peace engineering. All right, that's something that's different. We do systems engineering very well because we have 2 major international airports, lots of small private airports. That's another strength. Public health are one of the top programs in the country. What else do you have in DC? A lot of people don't know. It's one of the centers for data storage in the country. And that has to do with the geography and geology, in fact, of the rock, the bedrock that's required to keep the data centers very stable. So because of that, you have what has now become affectionately called the Silicon Valley of the East. And that refers to the whole DC area. So you got companies, major IT companies. Amazon just opened up their HQ2 down the road from our Arlington campus. So we're investing $250 million in a new computer science facility there in Mason Square. Our students are doing internships. We have a jobs program, in fact, with Amazon. We have something that's very different from other universities. In our College of Engineering, we actually have offices of different companies. They actually work on campus. Because our connection to industry is so, we're on the same doorstep. So it's not good enough that our students get to go to the companies. The companies want to be where the students are. So you're not going to see that at other schools.
I see.
The whole area, just so you're aware, has become one of the most popular destinations in America for young people to relocate. So DC, when I was growing up, didn't have the same cachet as it does today. I'm a New Yorker, and New York's always been a popular destination, as has LA or Chicago. But DC, in the last 10, 15 years, you've seen a lot of young people moving there. It's a hot, happening place today.
So speaking of internships, maybe job opportunities. Yeah, so I think as an international student, they would like to know what kind of support that your school offer.
Oh, Mason's incredible on international student support. We're among the highest percentages of international students in the entire country. So that's something we do exceptionally well. We just opened our former president, Abel Cabrera, he donated International Student Center. So this used to be a 4- or 5-star hotel that the university purchased and turned into this multifunctional facility where we have about 260 beds, so students can live there. Really nice hotel rooms, right? We have an international buffet dining facility. I think about 25 or 30 classrooms, tutoring. It's a really nice building right in the middle of campus. So that's students, international students, they get a lot of additional help and support from that into Mason Center, whether that's in their individual academic classes or if they want to find off-campus housing, if they want to make friends, if they want to practice their English. Right? We have a conversant language program. We have dozens of dedicated specialists at Mason that help them succeed. What's really exciting is we have data that show the success. Well over 90% of our international students are happy, successful, and getting jobs and recommending George Mason to their friends. So it's a very good school. I strongly encourage anyone listening who's interested in business, in engineering, in government, in public policy, right? In how those things work together, whether it's in telecommunications or in finance or accounting. That's what Mason gets very well. The data support that. We have 40,000 students, and I think 88% are reporting that they have jobs that are related to what they studied within 6 months or 2 months, shortly after graduation, which is great, because that's more than double the national average.
And I heard that you have a career campus. Can you talk about the program?
This is a great option actually, especially for students in Taiwan, because it's only for undergraduate students, but it's really good because it's close and it's smaller, so you get a very good liberal arts style education there. I think there are about 650 students. The price is much lower as well. Normally at Fairfax, it's around 35,000 more or less before scholarships, whereas in Incheon, in Mason, Korea, it's only about 20,000. But the key thing that I love about it, small classes. So Mason's very good, even though it's a large research-run university. I think about a third of our classes have fewer than 20 students. Student-faculty ratio is 17-1. But at Mason in Korea, it's like 7-1.
Wow.
So
that's
exciting.
That's good to know. Thank you very much for today.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Mariko.